I'm always working to become a better leader. And this is just me being, Rubin's white, I'm black, which is...
We didn't notice.
Right?
I get confused sometimes.
But it's different, right? It's different, because, and this is like real, coming from like two different sides of the world and planet, right? It's different challenges on how you can be a leader to, the next person or people that come from where you come from. And, I go through a lot of like trials and tribulations to try to be the best or figure it out. And when you come from certain places, it's already like a stigma of like what it can be and what it can't be, right? And so like being a leader is always showing like the next person, no matter how hard it is, and being young too, how much you want shit, how fast you want it. It takes a lot of patience. And so it took me probably like 10 years to finally do stadiums, which is like a goal for me. I'm doing MetLife Stadium for the first time. But it's crazy, my homie Tyler, I'm putting Days Before Rodeo. This is my first time saying it. Days Before Rodeo is coming out on streaming services. So my homie, it's been 10 years. So my homie Tyler was looking at footage and he was like, yo man, it's crazy. I was looking at this footage of you going out on stage and being like, talking to the sound guy or to the light guy, like, yo, if you don't get these lights right, this is gonna be your last day here, you're gonna get fired. And I was doing these stadium shows in Europe and I'm doing the same thing. He was like, damn Trav, I thought like, it's crazy, you've been doing this shit still to this day. And to the point of like leadership, it was like, I know people might think I'm crazy, it might seem like I'm spasmatic, but I knew like the end game for it all was to like, persistence, key, focus. You gotta be the first one up, you gotta be the last one asleep. And if the person to your left or your right sees you go to sleep before anything, or see you take a break off, or see you slack, or no matter how tired you are, you gotta get on that stage and give it 100%. Because I always think about it like, it's one fan that might not have seen Trav perform. So it's like, I can't go out there and just like, hit him with a, no, I gotta be like this regardless. So it's like, I think that leadership is like full circle, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's important, just from more like a young standpoint, because I go through that challenge every day. Like y'all seen I like went, quote unquote went to jail out there, but a lot of it was based off of trying to be like the best leader I can, and always like try to surround the team of being focused of like, how to move. And sometimes it's challenging, sometimes you can hit walls, but it's the things you gotta go through to try to be great. So, no matter what it is, you just gotta stay on that line. And I love you too!
Leading by example. Leading by example. And Michael, what about you? What are your in leadership?
Yeah, look, I think it's a really important thing to focus on. We have 22,000 people we work with at Fanatics. And I'd say it starts with setting a tone, right? We gotta set a tone